welcome back to my channel. I have some big updates to share about Kristianna. Last time we talked about her, she was going through a lot of drama after this girl posted receipts on her Facebook page, and this girl claimed that Kristianna was trying to get high and bang her man. And then Kristianna posted 3 days ago, my boyfriend just broke it off with me. I'm officially single and ready like no other to be loved by a real man that doesn't use me up and then throw me to the curb. Karma is a bitch, and it sure is a pretty one, just saying. And I actually had someone reach out to me and they informed me that Kristianna is back in jail. She ended up hitting me up on Facebook. She wanted to stay anonymous, but she's like, hey, I got a scoop. Kristianna's back in jail. She's been calling me from jail all day. And I was like, well, do you know what it's for? And she said, so I'm friends with her on Facebook, and I thought her dude was in my inbox. So I screenshot it and sent it to her, but it turns out it wasn't him. But she video called me that day. She didn't tell me why, but she had warrants, she said. And this was in response to me asking, do you know why she got arrested? And then she said she then proceeded to ask me to send her some green, some smoke in the mail, and asked me to send a couple dollars. I sent her $15, and then she shared all the screenshots with me. But then she asked for more money, and I didn't have it, so I made an excuse. But I escort, and she asked me to send her some clients, which doesn't make much sense because I live in a whole nother state. So then I offered to help with her ad, but she didn't answer. And then Justin asked me for money for her from that night, and now she's calling me from jail. And Justin's her current boyfriend. This is their first conversation when this girl started sending Kristianna these screenshots of these DMs she had from this man that she thought was Kristianna's man. And she's like, there's more. I'm sorry if it's him. You deserve way better if it's him. And then she's like, I think it might be a scam or something different, when Kristianna didn't respond. And then Kristianna finally video called her on Messenger. And that's when she claims Kristianna was asking her to mail her stuff and was asking to borrow money, and she's like, okay, sure. She felt like she's put on the spot. So when they got off the phone, Kristianna sent her phone number, she sent her address, and then she's like, hey, I'll send you some smoke this weekend. She claims she never did. She said she just felt like she's put on the spot, so she agreed to it. But she said she felt bad for Kristianna, so she did end up sending her $15, and Kristianna was like, thank you for having my back. And she sent her CASHAPP. She sent it. And then as soon as she sent $15 to Kristianna, Kristianna asked for more. She said, I don't mean to sound selfish. I just want to know, is there any way you could transfer another $15 so I can get me a bag of some smokes? They need at least $25. And the girl was like, I only have cash and I've hit my limit on CASHAPP this week. She's like, look, if I get more cash through CASHAPP, then I got you. And then Kristianna hit her up and she's like, hey, she's like, I hate to ask, but can you find a way to send any cash? And she said, I have to make some money first. I escort and it's raining and it's super slow. And Kristianna said, me too. Can you possibly find me some clients? This girl was like, look, we're in different states, but if you send me a link to your ad, I can try to help you out to make you look more appealing, so you get more hits and you can hopefully make more money. And Kristianna's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And this is a screenshot of the $15 she sent to Kristianna's man's CASHAPP, and then a $20 request she got a few days later from Kristianna's boyfriend saying, for if you can send 20 so Kristianna can get some food. Then she got a call from Kristianna's phone, and she texted her and she said, I'll call you back. I'm talking to my husband in prison. And Kristianna said, I'm in jail. It's important. And she said, can you text me? He's going to be mad if I answer. Then Kristianna said, I'll call you from the other jail when I'm transferred. And she said, okay. And I'm wondering how Kristianna was able to call her from her cell phone while she's claiming she's in jail. I did try to look up and see what jail she was in, but I couldn't find anything. But sometimes it takes a few days for the online records to be updated. But here are a few different phone calls from the jail phone number, the jail she's currently in, and this was just earlier today, and she's supposed to be getting transferred anytime now to another jail, and she is currently in there, like I said, because she had some kind of warrant. I'm not sure what the warrant is for, but if I could speculate for a moment, I think it might have something to do with the judge court ordering her to go to a halfway house, and I don't think she spent the full time at the halfway house that she was supposed to. Like, she was arrested for theft in the second degree in February this year, and when she got out, the judge sent her to the same halfway house that she went to when she was on the show after she relapsed when she ran off while she was with John. And last time she went there while she was with John, I think she had to be there for at least 6-9 months. But this last time she went straight out of jail, it seemed like she was only there for a month, maybe 2 months tops. And I feel like with her record, I feel like the judge would have likely made her go longer than she did last time, or at least around the same amount of time. So I wonder if she got a warrant put out for her because she left the halfway house early. But I don't know, that's just pure speculation. And my source said when they talked to her on the video chat, they said that she did not look good at all. She had sores and marks all over her face that people typically get when they're using meth. And this lines up with what one of my other sources told me when they talked to her last time she was in jail. They had a video chat with her, and they said that she looked completely different from when she was on the show. And then she sent me some messages she had with Kristianna before she went to jail, where Kristianna's like, "You're really awesome," and then she sent her some pictures of her. She said me and my sister and my boyfriend, so she introduced her boyfriend to her sister. And my last source that talked to me about Kristianna going to jail the last time, they told me that Kristianna's sister, Tara, is supposed to be like her partner in crime when she's not doing so hot in the streets. And then I was like, okay, well, Kristianna said that she had just broke up with her boyfriend. Do you know anything about that? And she says, I have no idea. I seen that too, but it was the morning after he asked me for money for her, so I don't know. This is just so disappointing. Like I said, I've always rooted for Kristianna, even though it seems like every time I root for her, she ends up letting me down not too long later, because it seems like she's definitely struggling maintaining long-term sobriety. And I know it's got to be hard when you have family members and some of the closest people in your life who are active users. I just think she needs to just go to like a completely different state or something and go to a halfway house. She needs to stop going back to that halfway house that she went to last time, because I was told from my other source that this halfway house is where she's met a lot of her friends that she ended up using with when she did get out. I don't know what's up with these people on the show constantly asking for their fans for money. Like, if you need a little help here and there, I get it. And this girl even sounded like she would have been willing to help Kristianna here and there, but she said she started to get upset once she sent her money, and Kristianna immediately responded asking for more, literally within minutes. And then the next day she was asking for money again, and then a few days later she got a request on CASHAPP, and then a few days later after that she gets a CASHAPP for Kristianna's boyfriend, claiming, oh, Kristianna wanted me to ask you for money for food. You send them money one time, and then they're harassing you for the rest of your life, sending you CASHAPP requests and constantly asking for more. It's like if you feed a stray cat, it's going to keep coming back, and that's what it sounds like here. And there's just so many different people who've done this from the show. Heather's been known to do this. Taylor's sister Bobby's notorious for this, people helping her out, and then she just constantly sends them CASHAPP requests. Kristianna needs to be on intervention or something, because at this point it seems like she needs some long-term therapy and treatment, And that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think about everything in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.